Hey, Scorpio, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your April 2024 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you're new. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, Scorpio, you are showing up strong, loud, and clear. 2 out of the 3 cards are Scorpio energy, about going deep, breathing through the tension. You have taking a breather here as well. So some of you are feeling a lot of intense emotions in the month of April. I feel like change is upon you. Change is upon you, but a lot of you are breaking through some old habits, insecurities. This could even be feelings of self-worth, maybe even feelings of, I'm getting inadequacy in some way, shape, or form. So perhaps you feel like you don't know enough about something or someone. You could be letting your mind at times run through certain assumptions. I feel like that could be a specific pattern that you're breaking through this month. Bottom of the deck, you have embrace the flow, Gemini energy. So as we near Gemini season in May, you're going to feel more balance emotionally is what I'm picking up on, because you actually have Cancerian energy, which is your fellow water sign as well. So we're picking up on water, water, water. And then we have Aries, Leo, Aquarius. So a lot of fire and water showing up for you. You may have those placements strongly in your chart. You may be dealing with a fire sign, or this Aries energy is really activating some intense feelings and emotions for you, because you have cool your emotions and you have lighten up. Yeah, this is about having a little more fun, playing, letting your guard down. There is an energy around trust. So some of you Scorpios may be having a difficult time trusting that the universe has your back, or trusting in some sort of outcome that you would like to manifest. Yeah, there's a lot happening here. We'll break this down, but let's take a peek here. You have the new moon in Scorpio, which is about going deep. This is being activated in your frequencies of what you're feeling, right? What are you feeling? How are you responding to the energies? What needs to shift in your life to bring about maybe more joyful emotions, more adventure, more love? You're looking at things from a new perspective, but I see that you've been struggling at times, feeling a little bit stuck in limbo. I'm getting that hanged man energy, and I'm also getting the judgment energy here as well. So maybe you've been judging yourself too harshly, or you have felt judged too harshly by others. Yeah, some triggers may be showing up for you as well, but I'm also getting, for some of you, this could be really beneficial when it comes to creating gain out of some sort of pain. Maybe you're putting all of your energy into a passion project. Maybe you're writing a book on your experiences. So you're channeling and transmuting this energy. And I feel like it's bringing up a lot of maybe past stuff, but it's going towards some great change that's not only going to help you heal, Scorpio, but it's going to help others, because you are the catalyst and change for others is what I'm getting here. You have trust the universe, Aquarian energy. Things are working out in your favor, and things may feel a little bit scattered or crazy right now. We have a million things going on in the cosmos, right? We have Mercury retrograde, we have the eclipse energies, we have Aries and Mars energy. I mean, there's a lot happening, and you may feel like you're caught in the middle of maybe drama at times, or you're caught in the middle of an emotional pendulum swinging from one end of the other. Maybe you crying one day and the next day you're screaming, right? So I feel like you are releasing these things now in order for you to release a heavy burden. 10 of Wands is what I'm feeling. Release some heavy burdens that you've been carrying. But let's dive into this energy. We have take a breather. And then we have the little fly that likes to live in this plant. Whenever he comes out, it reminds me of distraction. So some of you may feel like you're being distracted from your goals, distracted in love, distracted in your career. It is part of a collective energy that's happening this month as well. But we'll take a look and see personally how some of these distractions are playing out. Well, no wonder you have the devil right away here, right? So I am getting, yep, there's the turn. There's the Wheel of Fortune coming in to bring more stability. Okay, so for whatever reason, I was prompted to pull that top card, which is the devil. And that can be attachments, that can be codependency, materialism, fear, addictions, distractions, right? So I am getting here that the wheel is turning. Some of you, this was a karmic lesson or a karmic experience that your soul went through to evolve, right? And Queen of Pentacles is showing up here bringing stability. She's connected, she's tuned, she's aware. You see the antennas coming from her crown chakra. So you are being asked to ground at this time. Get out in nature if you can. Work with some spiritual tools. I'm getting eating better, maybe health. Health is of significance here. Some of you, this devil could be sugars, it could be carbs, it could be processed foods, it could be alcohol. I feel like a lot of you are changing your life. You're turning your life, turning that wheel yourself, and you're moving in a new direction. But you also need to take some time for you. Scorpio, if you've been overdoing it, it's time to take a breather here, because that devil energy can be workaholism or, attachments of overthinking things or obsessing about things as well. And we feel like we're in some sort of imprisonment. If you are wanting to break free from it, that's why you have the Scorpio energy, which is you, about going deep and giving it a big old turn, right? When you think of The Price is Right, the show, the reality show, Price is Right, in order to get that wheel spinning, and this is you spinning that wheel, you have to give it a big push, right? Or a big energy of momentum that allows that wheel to spin all the way. So it's almost as if I feel you're putting a lot of energy and inertia towards spinning something in a new direction. And it's going to pay off in a really big way, but there could be some tension. There could be some tension with this energy here, which is you. Breathe through the tension. If you are starting a new exercise routine, right? We need to breathe. It may feel challenging until your muscles start to acclimate to being stretched and being flexible and being adaptable. So I feel like this is happening within you, body, mind, and soul. This could be pushing out of a comfort zone, trying something new that you haven't done before. This is about breaking old patterns to incorporate new ones. And whatever this devil energy is and Wheel of Fortune, I feel like this is significant for you. It's two major arcanas. And this is possibly, again, karma. And I feel for those of you where this is money, you went through a very challenging or stressful situation with people at work. Okay, and maybe you've been overworking. People may have been expecting you to do it all, right? With this Queen of Pentacles, do it all, but maybe not get paid anymore. Like here, Scorpio, we're going to add 5 more files or 15 more files to your desk, but we're not going to pay you anymore, right? Or we want you to work overtime, but you're salaried. So I just feel like there's something unfair that feels like you're tethered or you can't say no to, but you can. Okay, and it's going to bubble up. If you don't say no, or if you don't set a healthy boundary for yourself, then your emotions are going to wreak havoc, right? Then you may blow up, or you may feel like someone's blowing up at you. But I'm getting that the reason for this is something along the lines of boundaries, needing to be strengthened, needing to be created. Spirit, please tell me about the emotions. And I feel like this certainly is going to come up in Aries season if it hasn't already, March 21st or so through April 20th. Could be a miscommunication with retrograde here. Spirit, what do we have, please, for emotions? Whether this is Scorpio or someone in Scorpio's world, that may not be, okay, could be a mom for some of you, or a female energy, female boss, third party. This could be a sisterhood or a friend group. I mean, someone who may go to extremes as well with maybe their drinking, or they tend to neglect others. I'm getting a selfish energy actually from this Empress in reverse. This is about feeling left out and someone's had enough, right? We want the Three of Cups to be together. We want the Empress to be at her highest vibration. But when they're in reverse, this is neglect, right? This is neglect. Sometimes that Empress in reverse can be smothering a situation. So you may feel like someone's smothering you, or another person may say that to you, like you're breathing on me, you're right over my shoulder, back off, right? And I feel like that's kind of what brings in some intensity here with emotions. If either you're getting neglected or if you're feeling too smothered, there's going to be some sort of reaction to that energy. Spirit, can you tell me a little bit more here about this Three of Cups and Empress? Could be a family dynamic. You could be dealing with a parent and siblings as well. Or again, co-workers or friends. This could be a friend group that maybe they had a get together, but they didn't include you, right? And you thought that, hey, these people are my world, but they didn't want me to be involved. I feel like there could be some emotions around rejection or abandonment. Yeah. Five of Swords, it's causing you a little bit of stress, this conflict. And I feel like you don't want to be a part of it, but at the same time, you're in it. It's causing you stress. It's causing you tension. The way you're reacting is meaningful to you because there's something here of the heart. Even though we don't see any heart, well, we see the cups. I feel like there is an attachment to this energy because it does mean something to you. Five of Swords, I want to get rid of this headache, this conflict, this drama. You may have put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into something, but you're not getting the accolades or the rewards, and it's causing you to get a little bit pent up, right? What else do we have here? Okay. Two of Wands in reverse and Eight of Swords in reverse. You're making a decision to move on. Yeah, you're making a decision to move on. You may have been fighting for something, right? You may have been fighting to hang on. Some of you are fighting to hang on because you thought, well, if I hang on, things are going to take a turn, right? Things are going to take a turn. My money's going to improve. They'll hire me for that raise, that promotion, or if I stay in this toxic relationship, it'll get better, right? But I feel you're realizing that it isn't getting better, or something is shifting, or the only thing that you can change is how you respond to it. So that could be what's changing. You're turning that wheel, you're responding in a different way, which is going to produce different results, or you're cutting something out because you realize that no matter how much you may want a situation to change, it's not. So there may have even been a tad bit of self-sabotage here, Scorpio, with that Eight of Swords. It's in reverse, which means you're freeing yourself up. You're telling yourself a new story instead of that old one. And once you realize this, then you move into this Leo energy of lightening up. Then you're able to release some of those burdens, that strong Ten of Wands energy that I was picking up on for you. And that's going to allow you to also open your heart. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is about a gift of love, right? It's relationships that are filled with emotional security here, grace and inspiration. This is a soul-quenching renewal with the self and attracting relationships because you are raising your vibration. To meet yourself, that's where you'll meet others. And when this Ace of Cups shows up, this is you. You can't drink from an empty cup, and you may have been pouring your cup out at the expense of others. You're not doing that anymore. No. You're reclaiming your power here, Scorpio, and it feels darn good. Although you had to breathe through some stuff, you may have had to set boundaries, you may have broke some hearts, you may have cut some cords, but you know what you need to do for you. Spirit, tell me about the Ace of Cups, please. Ace of Cups for Scorpio. There's a new offer coming in possibly for some of you, new love offer. Could be a relationship, could be a new job that you love, something that feels less stressful. Knight of Swords, yeah, you're taking action. You're doing what's right for you. And I feel like a lot of you, yeah, look at that. Eight of Cups. I was going to say a lot of you are leaving behind this old past energy or an old way of doing something or an old thought pattern, an old toxic belief, right? Because you want security. You want that Queen of Pentacles. You want to feel abundant. You want to feel aware of your emotions. And I feel there's a situation here that's causing you to just feel all over the place, right? You may have even said lately, I'm feeling crazy, or you're driving me crazy, right? Or this situation is driving me up the wall. I feel like you are taking action towards your 9 of Cups. And that can also be that abandonment or a rejection. But at the same time, I feel like it's you walking away from something that you did have some sort of emotional tie to. And you're moving towards a more meaningful and more enriching experience of the heart. Because the 8 of Cups and the Ace of Cups is that 9 of Cups, right? And we see the Ace here. You're not heading, you're running in a way. Knight of Swords. This could happen quickly for you. It's as if as soon as you make this decision in your heart, everything changes. Scorpio, as soon as you decide that this is the decider factor here, as soon as maybe some emotions may settle and then you get back to a place of not letting emotions overrule and making decisions that may feel very, very emotionally based, even though we have this 8 of Cups, I feel like you don't want to make any rash decisions due to a heatedness of it all. But I also see here that if it includes you getting away from some sort of headache or drama, it's like you're running away from it at times. But I feel that you've done the work here, or you are willing to put in the work to get to that Ace of Cups. And once you do, things lighten up for you. But there is a level of trust. This reminds me of the Fool. There's a level of trust here that is requiring you to embrace the unknown. Embrace the unknown. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. That's your happily ever after, your longevity, your family, marriage, commitments, all that good stuff. We have 4 of Cups in reverse, new opportunity towards success. Beautiful. You sat in this 4 of Cups energy for quite some time. Mental instability, or excuse me, emotional instability, maybe a little bit of mental too. But the 4 of Cups in reverse says you were frustrated, right? You're frustrated that an opportunity wasn't manifesting, or you weren't able to shift it. But what you're doing now is, instead of focusing on what you cannot control, right? You're going within and saying, okay, I need to take a breather. I'm too emotionally attached to something here. I need to step back. I need to focus on my Ace of Cups. You see the Ace there, the 1 cup that's on the rainbow energy here. And we see that coming in for you right here. And I feel you are coming out of a period of maybe grief or frustration, maybe impatience, or at times even needing to reach out because you got self-absorbed in a situation here, or you maybe not self-absorbed, but you were very absorbed with whatever this was over here, some sort of drama, okay, within yourself, within a relationship, within work, that caused a lot of tension. But I see here that you're shifting your focus, Hanged Man energy, right? You're shifting, gaining a new perspective that's going to bring you to the 6 of Wands. I love the 6 of Wands. Spotlight energy, right? This is achievement. This is victory. 6 of Wands is accomplishing something here. Recognition for your hard work. Not only are maybe others recognizing you, but you're recognizing this part of yourself that needed to go through this emotional turmoil or emotional experience. But I also feel like family could be relying on you. This may have to do with a lover situation. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles, lovers. This is making choices here that feel balanced, that feel aligned, okay, with your soul, with your heart. Let's take a look at what part of your life are you prepared to reassess and shift, Scorpio? What part of your life? Yeah, you're willing to walk away. That's what I figured here. You're willing to either walk away or end a pattern or a cycle that may have been going round and round and round. And I think it was based on wanting to just love and nurture, right? You wanted celebration. You wanted harmony. You tried to make it work. You wanted to create something, but I feel like you just weren't getting anything in return. It was rejected. It was like some sort of rejection here was actually protection. But it was causing a lot of stress. 10 of Swords, I kept seeing the Ten of Wands, but this is a graceful ending. So even though there's tension here, I feel like you're gracefully bowing out. You're saying, you know, I didn't want to be a part of this drama anyway. I can get my, you know, recognition elsewhere, self-recognition, self-love. So you're cutting out, I feel, this devil energy, whoever that may be for you. So what part of you are you prepared to reassess and shift, cutting out what no longer works, what's causing you a headache, what is causing you tension, but it may require you going a little bit deeper within yourself or even removing yourself from a situation so you can gain that new perspective. What gift, what is emerging within you that will challenge your sense of who you are? Okay, this is a gift. What is emerging within you, Scorpio, that will challenge your sense of who you are? Okay, something within your childhood or past, the moon, uncertainties. There's some deep-seated energies coming in here. Possibly Six of Cups. It could be a soulmate. Okay, it could be some nostalgia from the past or some repressed emotion, some childhood wounding. Some of you may have even been romanticizing the past, or there is an energy here of kindness, right? Second chances, trust. There may have been a lot of secrets, a lot of mystery, but I see here that the gift that's emerging is about you being able to communicate with others in a more healthy way, being able to trust your intuition in a healthier way instead of second guessing. Okay, you're also not letting some childhood wounds of yours affect your ability to trust any longer because you have the trust piece. So I feel like you are plunging through, kind of like the deep plunge that this mermaid is taking, right? You're plunging through, you're trusting in the unknown because that moon energy here for you, Scorpio, we see that right away, right? Take a breather. It's like you're going underneath the surface here to allow yourself to breathe because some of you felt suffocated as a child in some way, shape, or form. But I feel with the Eight of Wands coming in, there could be astral travel that is coming out of this. This could be physical travel, messages, news, communication. I mean, the Eight of Wands is a quick energy. And I feel like there is going to be movement towards your highest good that's going to allow you to end a cycle here. All right. How is this going to help you in the next 6 months? What's occurring here? How is this growing and helping Scorpio within the next 6 months? Whoa, because it's going to help you open your heart. You have the Page of Cups, new offers showing up here to put your time and your energy and your love into things that are rewarding with that Six of Wands, right? To be able to balance more work and play life for some of you. And then Knight of Cups, there's the offer coming in. So in the next 6 months, you have a lot of heartfelt energy from planting the seed to actually seeing action. And you're going to be able to find balance amongst, you know, the chaos instead of feeling like you're getting sucked into it with the devil. Yeah, some of you could have been dealing with family members as well, maybe an ex, mother-in-law, or, you know, maybe an ex person was battling something with children here. I feel like there is conflict resolution is what I'm hearing that's taking place over the next 6 months as well. Understanding why is now the time, right? And at the bottom of the deck, look at that, the sun. So now is the time for your happiness. Okay, now is the time for, you know, you to step into this powerful energy of abundance. You want to share your life, your happiness, your success. You don't want to have to feel like you are isolated, right? This is enjoying the moment instead of waiting for that rug to get pulled out from underneath you. Why is the time now? Because you're sick of suffering. You're sick of sleepless nights, tossing and turning. You're sick of, you know, either sabotage or some certain emotions or feelings. Nine of Swords isn't fun. Bottom of the deck here, again, taking a leap of faith. Trusting is required. It's your time for happiness. Nines are about completions. You've completed a cycle here. A cycle, you have 2 nines with the 19 as well. So it could have been 9 months, 9, even the last 9 days for some of you, 19 months I'm getting here. Okay, so there is something that's been difficult, but you are definitely completing or closing a chapter. All right, last but not least, How can you support yourself with when things get uncomfortable? How can Scorpio support themselves when things get uncomfortable? Because they do. Nine of Swords is not a fun, comfortable energy to be in. You heal. You take a breather. You go deep. You breathe through the tension. There is something here about breath work. Some of you may be diving into alternative modalities such as breath work, yoga, hydrotherapy, EMDR, plant medicine, ayahuasca, healing with essential oils. I mean, there's numerous different techniques. I feel like getting rest is significant. Some of you, you have either some sort of sleep apnea. You may even be diving into some sort of like melatonin levels, or your circadian rhythm was thrown off balance with sleep here. But I am getting more rest coming in. Four of Swords. And remember earlier when I said mental, but meant emotional, there's that Four of Swords. So there's that mental balance as well. So I was picking up on a little bit of your emotional and your mental state, finding more balance. So how can you support yourself? Well, there you have it. Breathe. All right, let's get some messages here from the Work Your Light Oracle. What do we have for Scorpio? Yeah, try not to ignore the signs of your body, okay? Your body knows. Your body speaks to you. Your body is your best friend here on earth. Even though it feels at times your body is giving out on you, that's your vehicle. That's your vessel. That's going to take you from your first breath to your last. And so if we're overworking, overthinking, ignoring the signs of rest, or even obsessing, that creates imbalance in the chakra system. And wow, look at this. Your first card out, break the chain, ancestral patterns, rewriting the future. This is you. Some of you, you are breaking ancestral wounding. That's that childhood wounding that may go back generations upon generations. There's something that you are being guided to step out of and create new. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Look at all this release energy. You're being asked to free up, right? To break the pattern of Nine of Swords, anxiety, feeling alone, isolated. You're being asked to step into the sun here, Scorpio, to live a life that feels more abundant, more rich, more love. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Some of you are going deep, right? Within that Scorpio energy, you're going deep into your Akashic records. You may even be diving into Akashic records during your sleep, meditating more. You may have opened up the access, the portal to your Akashic records to understand your path more. And then lastly, we have pillars of light. You can't make that up. There's the sun. Pillars of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle here, Scorpio. So as your vibration rises here, you're completing this cycle. And yes, you're still feeling some of the stressors, right? Some of the tension, but the time is now, because your vibration is rising and you can no longer stay at that frequency that you were at. So it's time to open your arms up, practice some maybe heart chakra opening exercises and let that shine down on you, because you are a magnet for love, a magnet for attraction, and beautiful blessings of abundance are coming your way. That's what I have for you, Scorpio. Beautiful energy here. I know that there's been some health concerns, some health worries, mentally, emotionally. You're still going to feel a little bit of that turmoil here. Breathe through it. Focus on the breath, because some of you are taking short, shallow fight or flight breaths, and it's not doing you any good here. Stay hydrated. Work with the element here of water. And your heart's opening, and you're going to receive a new offer of the heart here within the next 6 months. That's what I have for you. I hope it resonates. If so, Scorpio, please hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, comment, hit that subscribe and bell button if you haven't already. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Lots of love.